Hi, I'm Silke. If you're new to my channel, I am a psychologist and life coach, and I make videos for handling typical social interactions like talking to your boss or talking to your colleagues, or videos about conflict management and stress management. Welcome to today's video about dealing with a coworker who seems to know it all. Dealing with a coworker who acts like a know-it-all can definitely be a tough spot, but let's face it, it's a pretty common thing in most workplaces. We've all encountered that type, right? The smart aleck who seems to have an endless stream of opinions and advice and somehow manages to overshadow others during meetings or even in casual chats about the weather by the water cooler. This person often jumps in with their thoughts on nearly every topic, whether it's about the latest project or just a casual conversation about, the weather, like I just said. Their behavior can become more than a little annoying, right? Particularly when you're trying to focus on collaboration and team effort. It's challenging when one person's need to dominate the conversation starts to overshadow the contributions of others, potentially stifling creativity and hindering team dynamics. That is why figuring out how to handle a know-it-all at work is so important. It's not just about dealing with one individual. It's about maintaining a work environment that thrives on peace, harmony, and productivity, where everyone feels they have the space to contribute. Now, when you are faced with a smart aleck, the first thing to keep in mind is that their behavior usually comes from a deeper place of insecurity or a strong desire to be seen as valuable and knowledgeable. It's not uncommon for people who feel unsure of their place in a team to overcompensate by trying to prove their worth at every opportunity. If you think about it from this perspective, it might become easier to approach them with a bit more empathy instead of letting frustration take over. Instead of reacting with irritation, you can choose to understand that their need to be heard may be their way of seeking validation. It's all about handling interactions in a way that respects both your boundaries and theirs, ensuring you maintain your cool and stay professional. Remember, everyone wants to feel valued and understood, and sometimes a know-it-all just wants to affirm their worth. By approaching the situation with empathy, you not only help diffuse potential tension, but also open up a path for more meaningful interactions. One effective strategy you can employ when dealing with a coworker who has a tendency to dominate discussions is to gently steer the conversation back on track. This technique is particularly useful in maintaining a balanced dialogue and ensuring that everyone has an opportunity to contribute. By doing this, you're not just balancing the conversation, but you are also actively encouraging others to chime in, thus making it a more inclusive chat that welcomes input from all team members. Consider a scenario during a team meeting where the smart aleck begins to dominate the discussion. It's easy for such individuals to unknowingly overshadow the voices of their colleagues, but you can tactfully redirect the conversation to foster a more equally balanced dialogue. For instance, you might interject with a comment like, "That's a great insight, John. Sarah, what do you think about this?" This approach not only acknowledges the contribution of the dominant speaker, but also invites others to share their perspectives. By doing so, you effectively shifting the focus and encouraging a broader range of participation, which makes the discussion more lively and less centered around the smart aleck. Furthermore, this method serves as a subtle yet powerful reminder to everyone, including the know-it-all, that the team's input is valuable and that diverse perspectives are appreciated. By highlighting the importance of various viewpoints, you help create an environment where each team member feels their contributions are not only welcomed, but also integral to the decision-making process. This approach not only enhances the overall dynamic of the group, but also promotes a culture of respect and inclusivity, where everyone's voice has the chance to be heard. Additionally, by encouraging a more balanced conversation, you help to mitigate the potential frustration that can arise from feeling overshadowed by a more vocal colleague. This can lead to a more harmonious and collaborative work environment where team members feel motivated to share their ideas and engage in meaningful dialogue. Over time, this practice can help build a stronger, more cohesive team where all members feel valued and respected for their unique insights and contributions. Well, another effective strategy you can employ is setting some clear boundaries, which can be particularly crucial when dealing with someone who might not fully grasp how their actions impact others around them. This is especially relevant in work environments where a smart aleck might frequently interrupt or attempt to control the discussion, leaving others feeling sidelined or undervalued. By establishing and communicating boundaries assertively, you can significantly improve the dynamics of your interactions. The key to setting boundaries effectively is to do so respectfully, using statements that clearly express your need for space or time to complete your thoughts. This approach not only helps you maintain your train of thought, but also gently communicates to the smart aleck that their behavior is entering your personal or professional space. For example, if your coworker starts to explain something you're already familiar with, you might say, "I appreciate your input, but I'd like to try my approach first." This type of statement is powerful because it acknowledges their contribution while simultaneously asserting your own stance. By doing so, you're not only respecting your own space and right to express your ideas, but you're also subtly reminding them of your own capabilities and expertise. This is crucial in maintaining a balanced power dynamic where both parties feel respected and valued for their individual contributions. It's a gentle nudge that indicates you're confident in your abilities and that you expect a collaborative environment where everyone's input is valued. Moreover, setting boundaries in this way can lead to more productive and focused meetings or discussions. When everyone understands and respects each other's boundaries, it creates an atmosphere of mutual respect and cooperation, reducing the likelihood of misunderstandings or conflicts. This practice can also encourage the smart aleck to become more self-aware of their behavior, potentially leading to more considerate interactions in the future. In the long run, consistently setting and maintaining clear boundaries can help cultivate a more inclusive and respectful workplace culture. It empowers all team members to contribute freely, knowing that their space and ideas will be respected. This not only enhances individual confidence, but also strengthens the overall teamwork and collaboration within the organization. All right, let's move on to another tool. Active listening is an incredibly effective tool for managing interactions with a know-it-all coworker. Even though it might be tempting to interrupt or dismiss their comments, truly listening to what they have to say can actually help diffuse potential tension and create a calmer, more productive atmosphere. By showing that you respect their viewpoint, you are laying the groundwork for a relationship built on mutual respect. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything they say, but allowing them to feel heard can significantly reduce their need to dominate the conversation. When you practice active listening, You're not just passively hearing the words they speak. You are engaging with their ideas and trying to understand their perspective. This engagement can be demonstrated through verbal affirmations or nonverbal cues, such as nodding or maintaining eye contact. That shows you are paying attention. Once they've had their say, you can acknowledge their points with something like, I see your point, or that's an interesting perspective. These types of responses are crucial because they show appreciation for their input without necessitating that you relinquish your stance or fully agree with their viewpoint. This nuanced approach can diffuse tension, making the individual feel valued and understood, which in turn often leads to more constructive dialogue. Moreover, this technique can have a ripple effect on the overall dynamics within the team. When a know-it-all feels heard and respected, they are less likely to feel the need to assert themselves in every discussion, which can open up space for others to contribute as well. This helps foster an environment where diverse perspectives are welcomed and appreciated, leading to richer discussions and more innovative solutions. Additionally, active listening can serve as a model for other team members, encouraging a culture of respectful and engaged communication. This can improve team cohesion and collaboration as everyone feels their voices are heard and their opinions matter. In essence, by taking the time to listen actively, you're not only resolving immediate tensions, but also contributing to a healthier, more inclusive workspace culture in the long run. This approach doesn't just benefit your interactions with the know-it-all, but enhances the overall communication and cooperation among all team members. In summary, managing a know-it-all in the workplace effectively involves a blend of empathy, strategic communication, and the establishment of professional boundaries. By employing techniques such as active listening, setting clear boundaries, or skillfully redirecting the conversation, you can navigate interactions with a smart aleck like a seasoned professional. These strategies not only address the individual in question, but also enhance the overall atmosphere and collaboration within the office. It's important to remember that every workplace is a tapestry of diverse personalities, and mastering the art of interacting with each one is an incredibly valuable skill. With patience and the right approaches, you can confidently and professionally manage these situations, leading to a more harmonious and productive work environment for both you and your colleagues. Moreover, these skills are not just about addressing immediate challenges, but also about fostering a culture of respect and inclusivity. By showing empathy and understanding, you create a space where all voices feel valued, which can significantly boost work attitude and teamwork. The ability to adapt your communication style to suit different personalities is a hallmark of effective leadership and can greatly improve your professional relationships. Ultimately, these efforts contribute to a more positive work environment where everyone feels empowered to share their ideas and collaborate openly. By investing in these strategies, you not only enhance your one and own work experience, but also that of your colleagues, creating a more cohesive and supportive team dynamic that benefits the entire organization. All right, I hope I was able to help you today with all this information about the best way to manage know-it-alls at work. Well, if you liked this video, which I sure do, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss any of my future new videos. Also, if you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow and it helps me make more helpful and useful content for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in my next video.